The story phase is where most of the action in the Call of Cthulhu living card game takes place. During this phase, Player 1 will commit his characters to stories in an effort to place success tokens on his side of those story cards, while Player 2 will use his own characters to struggle against Player 1's forces in an attempt to foil the effort at the story cards. In order to commit a character to a story card, that character must exhaust itself. This means that already exhausted characters cannot commit to story cards. In this example, Player 1 decides to commit all 3 of his readied characters to the Through the Gates story card. Paul Lamond cannot commit, as he is currently exhausted. Note that it's entirely up to Player 1 how many characters he commits and where he commits them. Player 2 may now commit any number of his readied characters to any story where the active player has committed at least 1 character. He decides to exhaust both the Adult Deep One and the Lord of the Silver Twilight and commit them to Through the Gates. Player 2 also plays the Event card, Touched by the Sleeper, choosing the Adult Deep One as the target. Touched by the Sleeper reads, Action. Choose a Cthulhu character. Until the end of the phase, that character gains 2 terror icons. The active player now selects 1 story at a time to be resolved. When resolving a story, the committed characters go through a series of struggles, and finally, the active player will determine if he has met success at that story. In this example, there is only 1 story that needs to be resolved.